All right, look. So last week we told fools, Escher World confirmed demonic. Honduran man kills his dad or whatever. Discussed it. Every single thing, bro. This week, a whole lot of different topics, bro. Young Dolph killed, right? R.I.P. Young Dolph.
R.I.P.
Let me give y'all fools a rundown so y'all fools can stay tuned in, stay tapped in. Kyle Rittenhouse found not guilty. California sees its highest gas prices in state history. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris reportedly beefing. Stay tuned for that one. It was going to be funny.
She's kind of bad, too.
Who?
Kamala.
Kamala Harris?
She
Is that your little...
That's my little shots.
Your little boo thing or what?
That's my little shots.
Is she better than
No, she's not better than Emma Stone.
than Joe Biden?
Pause.
Jill Biden, fool.
Oh.
Not Joe Biden.
I thought you said
Nigga,
Joe.
Jill, nigga. First and foremost, bro, we're going to jump straight into it. We already discussed a whole lot of different things, but Kyle Rittenhouse found not guilty on all charges, which include 2 counts of murder, and fools are pissed off right now. Everybody's pissed off right now. What you fools think about that?
Do you think he was guilty?
Do I think he was guilty? I mean, I think the fool shouldn't have driven down there in the first place, bro. That fool was literally looking for the problem, and he found it. You know
I
what
think
I'm saying?
he's innocent all the way through. The judge threw it
The
out.
fact that he drove, you know what I'm saying, didn't even get brought up.
But he was really
It
with
wasn't
it.
even included.
He was really with it. 17 years old, and the prosecutor tried bringing up that he was a good COD player. But the guy was not just good at COD. He was really good in, like, real life because he really knew how to use that weapon. And RIP to the victims. I don't want to say, that taking somebody's life is something that...
But he did kill, like, 3 pedophiles, though. That's weird.
That is weird that he did take out fools that had some bad history on
So
their record.
the fool took out 5 child predators, pedophiles, convicted pedophiles, right? But the thing about it is he didn't know that prior to killing them, though. So, like, he killed them, and then he found out after. So it's like, whoa. And
Hey,
it wasn't 5. It was more like 2, but still, that's kind of crazy.
Was he acting, you think?
Oh, whenever he was crying?
Yeah.
So you could see in the video, Kyle Rittenhouse was, like, crying, but, like no tears were falling out, though.
He's built different, though. That kid is built... Bro, he's 17 catching bodies.
He's more of a pistolero than a lot of little fools in the
He
streets.
is. That
And
fool-
little-
that fool's with
And the
it.
little Edgar as well, that'd be, pistoleros, like little rancholos type beat. Fool, that fool's more of a little pistolero than they'll ever be, though.
He has great aim, too. He does.
How much? All right, so how much people did he kill? 2, right? What were the other counts,
2.
though? It was like assault with the deadly weapon, right?
He killed 2, but then he wounded another one.
Wounded another
So
one.
the boy's really with it.
So he was very accurate.
The boy's accurate. And not only that, he tripped. Some dude hit him with a skateboard, and he was shooting from down, like he was in the ground. And my boy was shooting with accuracy. Because keep in mind,
He's a wild
you got to
boy.
reload that. You got to reload the clip.
The magazine.
Yes.
You know, a lot of fools don't like you saying clip, bro. They like that official term magazine.
I
Otherwise,
know.
they're gonna cancel your ass,
I've
bro.
seen the 44 comments, and I never understood when fools said that stuff. Like, bro, it's not a magazine, or it's not a clip, it's a magazine and stuff like, whatever.
Be them
But
technical foods in the comments. Yo, but look. All right, moving on.
Facts.
California seeing highest gas prices in state history. Some places are up to $6. $6, my boy. Is it hold on. Is it blame Biden or is it just because?
Blame Russia.
Blame Russia. Why Russia?
Always blame Russia and China. China disrupted the whole global supply issue. Yesterday, I went to go get some Cheetos. They didn't even have none. Blame China.
That was true.
Global supply chain issues. With Biden, I don't even think it's so much Biden, to tell you the truth.
The Cheeto shortage is making me depressed, my boy. I pulled up, bro, 7-Eleven. Opened up the bag, bro. Because there was no other Cheetos, bro. There was no other Cheetos. I had to, like, settle for some type of stupid-ass, like, 7-Eleven brand type of Cheetos or something, bro.
Dockies are still there, though.
Dockies are still there, but they don't really be hating like that, bro, with the cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Not with the cheese.
Not too little cheese.
Not with the cheese. All my Cheeto girls out there with the cheese that pour
The little hynitas.
little hynitas.
But mister.
Yeah, the little shawties that be pulling up 7 a.m. to their class with the Cheetos, just cracking that bag open, and that whiff just hits everybody, and everybody just looks around, and it's that girl in the back. Her name's probably like Denise or something.
They're usually like the tortas, the recycled tortas. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, they're
kind of crazy.
is there a female equivalent to Edgar?
Nomás le dicen tortas, bro.
No, but there's not like, because there's Edgar's, Juan's, Jose's. But I feel like it should be like
Damn.
Denise.
You know what? We need to come up with one though.
I think
Because like
Denise
for
is
the
good
little
one.
kids, it's called Aiden, bro. Aiden and Toñito. You know what I'm saying?
Aiden,
And then they
Jaden.
gotta say Edgar. And then for the girls, I don't know about the girls one, my boy. You know what I'm saying? There's this one girl named Ashley with the little balloon thing. Where she's like, fill up my balloon again. Stop playing.
Did she get killed?
Fool, some fool made up a fake ass rumor, bro, and that fool like sent it to me. He's like, bro, she just got killed. So I opened up the DM, made a whole entire article, posted it on Instagram, and fools are like, bro, that's fake. And it got like 16,000 likes though. It got like 16,000 likes. So I had to delete it. I had to like, and the girl was like, yeah, they do that to me all the time. I'm like,
The last
bro.
video, didn't we have that one rumor with that guy who said, who's the dude that the Edgar dude that was driving,
OG Edgar, rest in peace.
and is he confirmed though? Did people confirm that?
Yeah, the fool was born in Denver, Colorado, and the fool got killed, bro, because he was playing with a pistol. I think we already discussed that in the last one though.
Yeah.
think that's old.
Okay.
I think that's old, but what they were saying though is that like, you know how they were trying to ban the Edgar haircut? They're saying that the OG Edgar from that one little mugshot, whenever that fool just like driving the little whip, doing that little smile, they said that fool's gonna rise up from the dead, bro. Like to pull up with all the riots, bro, when all the little Edgar start protesting.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
hard.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
Are you all for it or all against it?
I'm all for
The Edgars?
The Edgar.
Cause you gotta,
I think you should be able to express yourself.
Cause you gotta comb over yourself, bro. So
I got a comb over, but I'm fresh though.
I don't know if the comb over is worse than the mullet.
Nah, bro, I got a fresh ass fades. I got a fresh ass fade skis. Shout out my who cut my hair this
You see
time?
them type of things in Beverly Hills, them comb
Shout out my
overs, bro.
dad. She didn't cut my hair this time, but shout out my
Comb
dad.
overs, my boy. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are reportedly beefing as their approval rates start to sink. Joe Biden's is 38%. Kamala's is 28% approval rating. What you think about that?
She from the Bay, so all the people from the Bay right now, please comment W or L.
For Kamala Harris?
Yeah,
bro,
I
she
think-
was locking up people like just for like a small little eighth of weed, bro. Like that girl has no respect. Everybody from California doesn't even like her, bro. All the homies don't even like her.
She slept her way into vice presidency.
There was this
You know
one
what I
girl.
mean?
So like I was like in Houston one time, and then the Uber driver was like, she effed and s'd her way into the White House, and I was like, what? And I actually had the video. I'm actually post the video with that, bro. There's actually a true story. It's on my TikTok if you want to go check it out. But you got to scroll down all the way to the bottom. But those rumors right there are almost confirmed true. Right?
No, but it's a straight fact.
How do you
was
know
a
that?
guy that was in position of power. I don't know if he was a governor. I don't know
And
what
he
type
said
of
it?
position. No, well, he divorced his wife or something because he was
She
messing
call
around
him?
with Kamala. No, he was messing around with Kamala. Bro, I don't even know how to say her name. KH. I'll just go with KH.
The fake black person. The fake black person that incarcerated the most black people in California history. That one?
She incarcerated the most black people, black people in California because she was a prosecutor. Remember that.
And now she's vice president, bro. That's who's second in power.
So
crazy.
that woman that you guys are defending so much is that woman that was standing on that side of the aisle while you were the defendant. That was the person that was trying to put you in jail, and you guys are defending her.
I don't think was really defending no more though. After that 28% approval rating, bro, nobody's approving of her. And they also say like the rule of thumb is 28%, but it's really 10% below that. It might be at a solid 18%. Who knows? This one pissed off a lot of LA fools. I know. Staples Center is being renamed to Crypto.com Arena, and the deal is approximately worth $700 million for 20 years.
Yeah.
Damn, the house that Kobe built, bro, is no longer Staples Center. On December 25th, it's being called Crypto.com Arena.
It just goes to show you how temporary we all are. Listen to this. If you guys have looked up deep fake videos are literally like they can make a recreation of me, you, 44, and they could make you say anything or act in certain ways. And after you pass, they can still make videos of you and everything. So I'm just
A hologram?
yeah, no. It goes deeper than that. I gotta show. They like recreated these actors, and what they do is they do a bunch of stuff and they recreate your image. But all that I want to say with that is that Staples being in 1,000 years, nobody will even know who Kobe Bryant is.
Yeah, but
Kobe Bryant will
living
fade away.
But we living right now. Who cares? Like we're
We're all
1,000 years from
temporary.
now.
It doesn't.
World won't even exist.
Staples Center is
maybe.
gonna be crypto.com, and then there's gonna be something else, and there's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else.
It's gonna be
We're
torn
all
down one day. It's gonna be torn down one day.
Yeah. So
Yeah, bro, but it doesn't matter because like we're here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,000 years, who cares? I don't care.
In 20
about
years they're gonna
3021.
in 20 years they're gonna tear down crypto.com.
But one thing
That's
about
pretty
crypto,
pessimistic, huh?
you gotta be kind of smart though. If they're gonna rename it crypto.com arena, there's literally a crypto coin called crypto.com.
I heard.
So if y'all fools go invest in that, I'm not giving y'all fools no financial advice, but if you go invest in that right now, it's at a solid 55 cents. That's gonna be there for 20 years, bro. Crypto.com arena. So y'all fools better stay put, stay smart.
How's
my boy.
your crypto game?
My crypto game is
44?
strong, my boy.
Oof.
I'll show fools my portfolio. I
Don't
showed
do
it to
that.
fools last time.
Don't do that, cause there's some fools just
What are they gonna
creeping
do?
out there. Just
What are those fools gonna do? Steal my phone?
They trying to Young Dolph you if you give them your portfolio 44. You know what I mean?
This one's crazy, bro. This one's gonna hit home right here. 50% of the entire police force in Loreto, Zacatecas quits their job after cartel violence rises.
Ooh. 44. Where's your parents from?
Well, my parents are from Loreto, Zacatecas, my boy, but they're not from the actual like little pueblo. They're from the rancho, which is Tierra Blanca, Zacatecas. So I know a lot of fools are watching this, Tierra Blanca, Zacatecas, but it really belongs to Loreto, Zacatecas. It's getting crazy right now, my boy. I know I gave fools like the hardest IG stories last year, but I don't know if this year I'm gonna be able to do that this time, my boy.
So what I heard too is that they had 18 police officers and half of the police department quit.
That's all they had.
Yeah, they only had 18.
Oh, they only had 18.
Yeah, they only had 18.
So they only had 18 police officers.
But they make it sound worse by saying half of
By
them
saying
quit.
half, yeah. So like 9 stayed. But also, what a lot of fools don't know is that the chief police officer got kidnapped along with 2 police officers. They took those fools and they dumped those fools in Aguascalientes like in a body bag, my boy. Crazy with the sign right there that said like, we run this town. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our town, not yours.
This is my town, not yours.
This is my town, not yours.
But are you gonna go to Mexico, my boy?
Well, look, Loreto, Zacatecas, bro. I'm surprised it's even on my thing right now, bro. Like, the fact that I even got a report on this is crazy. Loreto, Zacatecas, bro, that's our hometown right there. But the other details is that 20 people were kidnapped. 9 people were hung over the bridge in a town 30 minutes from Loreto, Zacatecas, in Cuauhtemoc, Zacatecas. It's getting rough out there, my boy.
I always think about the logistics of it because I think about it and I'm like, okay, you kill somebody and then like, what's the process now? So now we're going to put them like, okay, so you killed 9 fools. They're in your pickup and now you got to go get some rope. And I mean, there's a lot of logistics. So like this takes a long time. This takes a long time to do.
But I think that the main purpose for these fools is that they just want to build fear in the people that live there. Like, nigga, we run this now. It's not the police. It's us. And apparently, I believe it's a Sinaloa cartel because they actually released a video in the center of Loreto, Zacatecas, where the fools were like screaming out, "Y pura gente del Mayo," this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Who's beefing? Because I know that there's this dude named El Mencho.
Mencho is the leader of CJNG, bro. Cartel de Jalisco.
And then who's Mayo?
Mayo is the fool from Sinaloa, but it's
Do
not
they beef?
It's not the main. It's not the main like Jalisco one. It's like little branches, bro.
But do they beef?
I don't know the exact names. Yeah, they beef. Bro, they want to take control of Zacatecas. That's why Zacatecas is such a war zone. It's never a problem whenever there's only one cartel running the city, but it is a problem because they're over here taxing people, right? But whenever they're just clashing, bro, in the same place, that's whenever it's a war zone. But to add on, Zacatecas is on track to become the top 3 most violent in Mexico for the month of November 2021.
All my Zacatecas people, shout out Fresnillo,
There's
shout
a lot
out
of fools.
Loreto, shout out where else? Luis Moya, Zacatecas City. Oh, Zacatecas City, so beautiful.
I love that city, by the way.
That city is, oh man, if you guys ever
Love
get a
that whole
chance to
place.
go. And I think they're deploying the federal.
I hope they do, fool. These fools need to get rid
Federal
of the narco fools. The only fools that like the narco fools are those little Edgar Rancholo fools that just swear, bro, that like that stuff is top tier. But the thing about it is the only fools that like the narcos and the only fools that like the carteles are the fools that don't really go out there too often. So they only see stuff on TV, bro. But whenever they go out there and they see actual things happening, that's whenever they start having second little thoughts, bro. They don't never go out there. You know, sabo kids.
Punks. I just want to say to all my people living in Mexico right now, listening to this podcast, a lot of you guys probably got deported. And I'm glad y'all got deported. because
What?
yeah, if you guys were committing crimes in the U.S., I'm glad they got deported. Like straight up, I'm a Kyle Rittenhouse type of guy. You know what I
I
mean?
guess. But look, all right, moving on. We're gonna move on from the cartel stuff. I
But
know
if you
we
guys
talked
got
that.
deported over a traffic ticket, nah. But
that's
you
some
guys probably
bullcrap.
got deported
Yeah.
because of you guys were doing some stuff.
Some
Like,
bad stuff.
yeah, probably transporting drugs or something. I don't know. Or
I think you're just assuming, bro. If they got like a DUI, okay. I mean, y'all fools, you know the consequences. All right, we gonna move on. This one, bro, pissed off a lot of fools because fools grew up watching this movie right here, and this is in regard to one of the actors,
Who?
one of the main actors, Smokey. Chris Tucker says he never filmed another Friday movie because he didn't want to influence marijuana use. W or L?
great, because I've never, and quote, I'm gonna quote, I forget who it was, but I've never seen somebody become a better person when they started smoking weed. They've always become lazier, unfocused, unmotivated, undisciplined, like a bunch of stuff. But I've never seen somebody be like, oh my gosh, my quality of life is increasing so much because I'm now starting to smoke weed.
So if
I've never seen that.
if it doesn't get better, is it getting worse?
What
Do you believe?
What do you mean?
If you said like it never got better, so like did it get worse? Or
I've
did
seen
it
them
just
get lazier,
plateau?
more unmotivated, more
Yeah.
undisciplined. If they were kids and they started smoking weed, they became very rebellious towards their parents, and that's a terrible thing to do
Yeah.
whenever you're younger because you need guidance.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, I'm just trying to tell you, like, I'm glad that he said that.
But a lot of fools in the 44 comments were actually pressed, and they were actually saying like, what was Chris Tucker gonna do about influencing it? Like fools are gonna smoke weed anyway. You know, they're pretty much saying that a movie isn't gonna influence their actions, bro. Like they're gonna smoke weed, bro.
You could tell somebody, don't do it, or you could tell somebody do it, and it always comes down to the parenting, always.
It does come down to parenting, bro. I got some homies, bro, that they let them do whatever these fools wanted, and guess where these fools are at, bro? Either like
Jail.
You know what I'm saying? Dead, or they're in jail, bro. And
Yeah.
some other fools like made their own choices. They're like, nah, like you know what my parents are saying, like,
Me personally, I've never smoked weed in my life, ever.
I've never smoked weed either.
And
44 fact right there. I bet y'all fools.
And
I
I
bet
know-
that caught a lot of fools off guard too.
44 hasn't.
44
But
never smoked weed.
you know what I'm saying? I could vouch for that. The fact of the matter is that if you try weed, and a lot of you guys can attest to what I'm saying. You say, I'm never going to do another drug. And they start off like, 14, 15 years old saying that stuff. And the next thing you know, it's like, oh, they get to like 19, 20, and then they start to do pills.
But anyway,
Always,
all right, let's
always.
move on. The FBI allegedly paid informants over $548 million in recent years to snitch. Many were authorized to commit crimes. So like they authorized these fools to move packs, bro, and like distribute them to these people, take them to their houses, bro. And it was all the FBI agents doing that. They were paying off these little snitch fools. They say a lot of fools even became millionaires off of snitching.
I believe that because the feds do be doing some shiesty stuff like that. They be putting wires on your boys.
Some of your own boys be rats, bro. And the rap game, bro, I look at it like even in the California scene, bro. Like a lot of the fools I be seeing, there's a little rat in there, bro, in between y'all, bro. And I know who it is, but y'all fools don't know who it is. And y'all fools gonna realize who it is. Watch.
If somebody goes to jail and then they get out of jail within 24 hours, you know somebody's snitching.
Oh, but okay.
And if they're getting 4-course meals
I ain't
delivered to them in the interrogation room,
all right.
somebody's snitching. And we seen the memes, right? Like, oh, you see the plate, you see the McDonald's bags.
When they bring that plate, bro, you know a lot of fools be singing,
they
bro.
be snitching. Cut to
They
the
be
scene.
singing, my
Cut to
boy.
that scene.
Ooh.
They be singing. A lot of these little fools be pájaros on the down low.
But anyway,
on the DL.
aside from the snitching, this is the biggest news of the entire week. Young Dolph was killed in his own city, Memphis, outside of Makeda's cookie shop. You know what I'm saying? Shot in broad daylight. Mercedes-Benz pulls up. Bah, 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 bah. They actually just found the car. I haven't posted about it, but they just found the car. And security footage caught these little fools on camera, so you know what I'm saying?
So they were in the Benz?
These fools rolling in a white Benz, bro, and they caught those fools on camera.
If
Well,
they
I mean,
had a Benz, was it late model Benz or was it like an old Benz?
If that foreign is older than 10 years, my boy, it's not a foreign no more. It's just U.S. citizen. But the saddest part about this is that Young Dolph died, but now he joins Lil Snoop, XXXTentacion, Nipsey Hussle, FGB Duck, and Mo 3 from Dallas, Texas to be killed in their own cities. Not to mention, Chalino Sanchez was also killed in his own city.
In his own hometown.
The biggest haters, whenever you come up, are going to be those fools from your own city. The fools that went to your own elementary, middle school, high school. All those fools right there, the biggest haters. Y'all fools better watch out for them pájaros, my boy.
And Young Dolph. Young Dolph was, wasn't he, I think he was independent. He was independent.
Independent, owned all his masters.
Owned all of it.
You know what I'm saying? So every single stream that you do stream goes straight to his family. His family's going to get all that money. Not to mention his streams have went up 200% since the day that he died.
They always do that, though. They did that with X. And I think that's fake love, too. And I love what he said in that song whenever he said, when I'm gone, my son going to be a rich little bastard.
This fool did have a lot of beef with, who was it, Yo Gotti's people and Black Youngsters people. And I feel like being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world if you have ops. If you're a little rapper, backpack rapper, who you gonna beef with, bro?
No, period. I think even if you're a backpack rapper, because you have so much to lose now that and everybody wants it. Oh, you have a nice.
Everybody wants to be a rapper. Even ball players want to be rappers, bro.
It was weird. Is like NBA players get stuck up too. I remember Paul Pierce from the Boston Celtics. What, 10 years ago? He almost died. Some people.
He got shot. He got shot before he got drafted. Actually, moving on. Peysoh was Peysoh was arrested on a 245 charge, which is assault with a deadly weapon, according to Google, and he was released within 24 hours. So what you think, fool?
I think that he's that he got the McDonald's bag in that interrogation room. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna see the paperwork.
I mean,
I like his music. We're going to see the paperwork.
We can never, truly assume, because Peysoh does look like a thorough-ass fool, bro, and he looks like he would take a charge. And that fool looks like he has done some jail time, you know what I'm saying? But it's also like we also don't know the situation, and we can't just assume. Fools are automatically going to assume if you got released within 24 hours, bro. So the fools are going to be like, oh, he snitched, he ratted. But the truth is, this fool could have just posted bail, bro.
I haven't seen the paperwork, but the paperwork will come out, and I want to see if it says his name on that paperwork.
Fools were already a little bit suspect because he already has some pending charges against him, some pending cases. So they're like, how did this fool get released on an assault with a deadly weapon charge? Unless they got the wrong fool.
Wasn't he on ankle?
I'm not sure if he was on ankle. I don't know that fool personally like that, but I know that he had a lot of cases on him, bro.
With all that stuff, and you get off, and I don't know. It looks a little. What do you guys think in the comment section? Comment down below. But I want to know. Just one thing. How in the hell do you get caught so much? How do you get caught so much? You got to be a dumb criminal. How do you get caught that much?
It's always a lot of fools that brag about going to the pinta for a lot of times. But I'm like, bro, if you went to the pinta a lot of times, that just means you got caught up a lot of times, my boy. You went to jail a lot of times. That's not a flex, my boy. You got shot a lot of times. This fool's caught you lacking a lot of times. What are you fools bragging about, my boy?
Bro, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And I laugh about the fact that they think that they're so tough because they're still going to jail at 25. It's not cute anymore.
Yeah, I remember that first time getting arrested, being 12 years old, going to school the next day.
When did you guys get first arrested?
There's fools that got arrested even younger than 12, bro. I think 12, I was actually kind of late, to be honest with you, compared to a lot of these other fools on 44. Oh, man, but check this out, bro.
I love all them 44 comments. Them 44 comments be cracking me up. All of them. The one with the baby sheep. And
44 fools have the best fan base.
Bro, and then I commented. I said that Birria is not going to have a defect. I commented. That was me.
So I was doing them cries at 12 years old, my boy. Finished up middle school, finished up high school. All of a sudden, bro, we're 18, 19. Fools are over here starting to tag, starting to commit crimes. But I'm like, fool, we were doing it at 12, 13, 14 years old. Y'all fools are barely hopping on that, bro. Y'all kind of late to the party, bro.
And they don't know. Okay, all your juvenile stuff gets thrown out. So if you're going to do something, do it while you're a juvenile, my boy. My boy, go tag up some walls and stuff like that. Get it out of your system. This might get banned, huh?
Nah, fool don't really be revising it like that.
Nah.
Unless I post it on TikTok and food
but then you get it out of your system, and then and also if you're gonna burn some tire and get into some, go do it in your car, not your mom's car, or your dad's car.
Fools always want to do the most crimes whenever they're inside their little jefitos truck, bro. Like, fool, why are you fools putting them in jeopardy, my boy? Like, throwing them straight under the bus, bro. Like,
When was the first time you ever stole your mom's or dad's car? 44.
I never stole their car, bro, but I
Really?
stole money from their wallet to buy a little pit bull puppy in Mexico.
Oh,
You remember that?
I remember that one. Also,
And she still doesn't know. Like, I'm still like afraid to tell her, my boy. I was literally like, what was I, 10? I was like 10 years old, bro. I still have yet to tell my mom that. Even though I stole all that money, bro, it was only 400 pesos at the time. But at the time, I thought it was a lot of money. So, like, I went inside there, bro. Like, when she was looking, opened up the bag, bro, took the 400. And there was this little circle, bro, like this little circus. And they were selling some little pit bull puppies there.
Yep.
So I went, me and this fool went, bought a little puppy, bro. And the next day, like, we showed it to my dad. And then the next day after that, the puppy was gone. Like, my dad had, like, thrown it out. Because he thought it was, like, he thought it was a mutt.
It was 10 years ago, so you probably would have died. That's why I don't really like dogs, because you get them for, a certain amount of years, and then they just die.
But that's the point of building relationships. Like, you don't know.
For them to die?
Everybody's going to die, bro.
Yeah, but not in 10 years. But I hope that if I have a girlfriend, that she's not 80, and she's not going to die in 10 years or 5. But
I know a fool who married an 80-year-old, bro, just to get some papeles. And that fool was only, like, 30 years old.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do remember. I do know who you're talking
Fools
about.
are some little lame-ass fools, bro.
And we cannot hate the hustle.
Anything for the papeles, my boy. It flies.
I saw this meme that said that was like when you tell her that you got papeles and then she gets chills. I could give you papeles, mija.
Every single time, bro. This is the tip. This is another little tip, kind of like a little off topic. But if your girl goes to Mexico and she comes back with WhatsApp downloaded on her phone, run, my boy. She is cheating. She found a little Mexican fool out there that was more appealing than you, my boy. Sorry, bro.
Another tip. If you bring your shorty back from Mexico and she gets with another guy, you were never her boyfriend. You were her coyote, my boy. Let's get it.
But anyway, moving on. 44th L of the week. This one should be hella fun, bro. We got a lot of L's this week. I had to, filter them all down. There's a lot of L's being handed throughout the week. I know I gave Chicanos Worldwide one last week. I ain't really gave one nobody this week.
You should fight them.
I already asked this fool Chicanos Worldwide to run the fade with me. This fool just blocked my number, my boy. And this fool keeps it up. I'm going to just have to leak some more stuff, bro. I know where that fool goes, bro. Like, I know where he's from, Phoenix, Arizona.
You should pull up on him.
I'm going to pull up on that fool, bro.
$100.
I'm gonna have to pull up on this fool because this fool just keeps on talking, my boy. And I'm just like, bro, I literally went.
That'll be hard.
Texted this fool. Like, my boy, chill. F you, this and that. It's like, fool, like, let's set up something, bro. Let's fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to fight for money. Like, I just want to just fight you.
And he's probably like a good fight for.
He's Latinx. He's gay.
He's LGBT?
He's LGBT, bro. This fool was trying to buy my feet pics, my boy.
Did you sell him?
Because, like, the deal was kind of high, bro. So I had to, sell some, bro.
Edit that out.
I don't even want to fight you for fun. I mean, for money. I want to fight you for fun, my boy. But anyway, we're moving on. 44 L's of the week.
Yes.
Dr. Fauci is reportedly concerned over the rise in hospitalizations among those fully vaccinated against COVID. This fool starting to, like, run around now. He's like, damn, maybe the COVID vaccine isn't working. Another booster?
COVID is like fake. It's fabricated. It always has been. And everybody that believes in it is a sheep.
And COVID? So you don't think any of the deaths were real or no?
I think it's over-exaggerated.
I think these fools were lying about the deaths, but I do think that fools do die from stuff because they even die over the cold too. But I just do think that they were lying about the numbers.
COVID is a Chinese lie.
COVID was made up by the Chinese fools. Like, there's a reason why it's called the Chinese virus, bro.
China virus, the Chinaman virus. What do they call it?
Kung flu.
Kung flu.
Hey, all right, so we're moving on. That was first L of the week. Number 2, big ass L right here. Bernie Sanders gets clowned by Elon Musk. Elon Musk tweets at him, I forgot you were even alive. Like, Elon Musk got jokes for days, my boy. Like, do not get into it with that fool right there.
Hey, he's got 5 baby mamas or 4 or something like that. My boy can spit game, roast. politicians.
And it all started because Bernie Sanders was like, tax the rich more. But what a lot of fools don't know is that Bernie Sanders makes a lot of money, my boy. So, like, tax who? Tax yourself, bro.
Bernie Sanders is
You make a lot of money, too. He's a millionaire. Moving on. Next L of the week. LAPD gets told by Facebook to stop creating burner accounts to spy on suspects. Because these fools were allegedly spying on too much suspects. And it goes against their terms and policies. I wonder how much of the homies got caught up by the police, you know, off of using spy accounts, bro, burner accounts. A lot of the homies went to jail because of that, bro. Like,
deported too.
Facebook is honestly with the hood, bro, because they're just like, bro, y'all just locking up too much foods, bro. But anyway, y'all dumb as hell, though, for even posting stuff like that on the internet. Why are you posting I got shrooms, weed, cocaine for sale? Like, y'all stupid, bro. Like, don't post that on the net.
And they'll put little snowflakes, and like people don't know.
They put the little snowflake emoji. They put the little Canada little leaf emoji for, you know what I'm saying. But these fools just like snitch on yourselves. You're on Snapchat snitching on yourself. You're on Instagram snitching on yourself. Facebook, go down the line, my boy. You are the snitch. Like, y'all need to take some accountability, my boy.
A lot of these people need to understand what computer programming is about, because all they need to do is create a bot that literally just searches for those things, for those emojis, and just run it through a whole bunch of Facebook accounts. And they'll bump into some, and they'll be like, oh, that one's suspicious. Tag that one. Go to that one. Click that one. Click that one. Bro, it's so easy.
It's so easy. Y'all fools are getting yourselves caught up. And, you know what I'm saying?
And, by the way, a lot of you guys that are slanging on that stuff, you guys are not even making real money. Like, you guys aren't. I know how the game works or whatever. A lot of you guys have AAA white tees. A lot of you guys are broke. A lot of you guys are living in your mom's basement. Like, let's just be honest. Not even in your mom's basement. Like, you guys are living in some weekly motel place in, I don't know, in South Central L.A.
Not how it goes, bro. But look, those were the 44s, 3 L's of the week, my boy. Very, very just disgusting, bro. Disgusting L's. You know, I know there's way more to come for this upcoming week. Vibin with 44 did really, really good last week. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of views, blew up on TikTok. A whole lot of hours watched, bro. So, you know, we just want to thank you, fools. You know, from the Gora, bro. Because we going to keep this rocking, bro. We going to keep this going. And it's been another episode. Episode 2 is officially in history.
And the raps. That's hard. That's hard. And the numbers are only going to keep going up higher. 44. I know you got that little course showing people how to grow their Instagram accounts. And the sponsorships, you say you got some sponsorships going on too, right?
Wow. Can't believe that. We got signed. I can't disclose any of the information. I can't say any of the information because it goes like